They seemed as determined as me to find those outlaws. But as we headed into those swamps, it was like I had my own private army. There was no way those boys were getting away this time.
Hiç hoşuma gitmedi burası.
It was early fall, right? Beautiful time of year.
Hadi hızlı ol biraz.
At least you had the weather on your side.
Not by my recollection. It was damp and foggy as hell. It was tough to stay on a true
Bunlar da
course,
bizimkiler.
so we kept an eye out for landmarks.
Kesin buradalardır.
It was autumn. The maple trees were in full color, red as blood.
Bu neydi şimdi?
The rains that year were torrential, so the whole area was flooded. The vigilantes had spread out wide, and pretty soon I couldn't see anybody.
Bakalım bunlar nerede? Burada bir şey yok. Burası da temiz.
Except for some bitches ahead of me wanted to do me harm, so I had to face them alone.
Nerede bunlar?
I wondered why my compatriots didn't come running when they heard the shots.
Şimdi
So did you find the Daltons?
Not yet, but I did have the questionable pleasure of meeting a few of their friends.
hızlı ol.
The boys had established quite a reputation by that time, so they attracted all manner of riffraff to their cause.
Gelin bakalım.
Point being, I was under serious attack.
Hızlı ol biraz.
And my reinforcements was nowhere to be seen.
Kafanı çıkart. Nerede bunlar? İşte bu kadar.
But luckily, a barn materialized as if right before my eyes. I scrambled up top to get a better view.
Galiba yol buradan.
But just ended up falling inside.
So, how did you get out?
Nasıl
The barn
çıkacağız?
doors was open. About right then, I saw some suspicious characters running for the bushes. Of course, I followed them.
Nereye kaçtı
But
onlar?
that goddamn swamp was like a goddamn maze, and pretty soon I had no goddamn idea where I was.
Nerede bunlar?
Steve?
Hiç şey olmadı.
So I just started walking, and pretty soon Steve?
Ne oldu?
Steve!
Huh? Oh, no, I'm listening.
Dinle hadi dinle.
Indians surrounded me from all sides.
Indians? They were Indians.
No.
Bunlar
I
kim?
just wanted to make sure Steve was paying attention. Now, where was I?
You were following the Daltons through a swamp?
That's right. See, Steve?
Nerede
Dwight's
bunlar?
paying attention.
No, I'm listening. I was just resting my eyes.
So,
bir şey yok.
where was I?
The Daltons.
Right. See, there's a reason so many outlaw gangs are made up of brothers.
Şimdi
Being a brother is a very sacred thing. It's a bond like no other.
Stop that, son of a bitch!
So did you ever find the damn Daltons?
Not yet. But I did find a few of their cousins. Two Pansons breed like rabbits. More Smiths or Heimhoffers or who knows what. But hell, what's more important than family? I bet Ben knows what I'm talking about.
tertemiz. Kim vuruyor beni? Hızlı ol. Güle güle sana. Bakalım yukarıda ne var? Hızlı ol. Nerede diğeri? Gel hadi gel.
I knew those Dalton boys were out there somewhere, standing
That
together
there is.
against anyone who would threaten them.
Kimse kalmadı zaten burada. Hemen gidelim buradan.
And that's when I saw it. A goddamn steamboat.
A
Sonunda.
steamboat in a swamp?
Yeah, Steve, but this wasn't much more than a wreck, really.
But how'd a damn steamboat end up in the swamps? Yes, it floated off during the flood of '89.
Now, was it a stern wheeler or a side wheeler?
Hadi hızlı ol biraz.
Does that really make a difference, Steve? It was a steamboat with a goddamn army on board.
Bir şey olmadı. Hızlı ol, hızlı ol. Sonunda. Kafanı kaldır.
Somewhere up there,
Bu
the
neydi
Dolphins
şimdi?
are waiting on me.
Burada bir şey yok.
Sounds like you don't give up too easy.
That's the kind of man I am, Ben. I set out to do something. I do it. Surrender just ain't in my nature. Plus, I'm stubborn as hell.
Gelin bakalım.
Brother, I'm gonna make you pay. You better hide.
Burada da bir şey yok. Hadi yukarı. Burası da temiz. Ha, bu
Right
bizim şey.
about then, much to my relief, the vigilantes finally arrived. Their leader motioned at a cabin in the middle of the top deck, pointing me directly at the Daltons. I finally had them, after months of
Hadi
dogged
bir
pursuit.
saniye.
Huh? But it turned out that they had me.
Take him out. I'm
Ne
sending you
oldu?
to hell.
Galiba bu hainmiş.
The Daltons had played me like a fiddle. Apparently, the vigilantes were on their damn payroll. They didn't just want to shoot me. They wanted to burn me alive. But finding my way out of a burning labyrinth proved to be quite a
It
challenge.
was a riverboat, right? I mean, it's not like it was a goddamn
kaldı.
ocean liner.
Well, yeah, but I was in a
Did you
fight.
hear about that ship that's gonna launch next year? Largest one in the world.
You're
What I'm
talking about the Titanic. If you ask me, it's too
Hızlı ol
blessed.
biraz.
I don't think the movie's slow.
so anyway.
Don't be stupid, Steve. They know what they're doing. They say that the Titanic is unsinkable.
Oh God.
But getting back to that steamboat, how'd you get off it, Mr. Breeze?
I took
Sonunda.
in a lot of smoke that day, so I admit my recollection might be a bit hazy. But somehow I managed to finally disembark. It was time to settle this once and for all.
Gelin bakalım.
I'm ending you.
Gelin bakalım, gelin.
Bob and Grad weren't about to come at me
Bitti
one at
galiba.
a time. They were in this together. They got it wrong. A sad end for those
İkisi
two.
de gitti böylece.
If they'd only known that Emmett was still alive despite his wounds,